Hey loves, thank you for stopping by. I am your host, Dee Shields. We are going to be talking about when people no longer have access to you. Here's some things that I know that I've learned if no one has ever told you. It's a few tips that I'm going to share. So stay tuned. I'm your host, Dee Shields, and we'll be right back.
I have loved you quite some time. Thinking about the day that we met. I love to see you smile. Can't take my eyes off your silhouette. So today I have planned it out so carefully. I know the things that you like. We'll be singing and dancing on the way. I got plans for you all day, all night. 'Cause we're running out of time. So cover your eyes, 'cause I have a surprise for you. Baby, it's your birthday. Now you don't have to wait no more. So get ready, get ready, get ready. Just want you for myself all day. Let me show you what I got in store. So get ready, get ready, get ready. I can't take my eyes off you. I'll make it like every day is your birthday. I want to spend my life with you. And now it's time to celebrate. 'Cause we're running out of time. So cover your eyes, 'cause I have a surprise for you. Baby, it's your birthday. Baby, it's your birthday. Whoa. Baby, it's your birthday. Now you don't have to wait no more. So get ready, get ready, get ready. Just want you for myself all day. Let me show you what I got in store. So get ready, get ready, get ready. Baby, it's your birthday. Now you don't have to wait no more. So get ready, get ready, get ready. Just want you for myself all day. Let me show you what I got in store. So get ready, get ready, get ready. Baby, it's your birthday. Baby, it's your birthday. Yeah.
All right, so here's the number one thing that we're going to talk about when people no longer have access to you. I am your host, Dee Shields, and listen, if no one has ever told you, these are the things that I had to learn. So we're going to break these things up into probably 4 or 5 parts. When people no longer have access to you, this has happened to me so many times because they say I'm the cutoff queen. Like a lot of people do ghosting in relationships with lovers. I will ghost you and you could be family. Like I will ghost you for my better mental good, right? If I know that if I get around you, I may have to get into an altercation with you, verbal, hopefully, but most people don't know how to keep it at verbal because they have lack of communication skills. So then it could get nastier than even verbal. I'm going to keep my distance. You're not worth that energy in life. I've learned who you are, right? So when people no longer have access to you, they begin to act out. they're going to act out in all kind of ways, baby. They're going to come for your men. They're going to come for your family and begin to tell lies to your family and begin to divide the ranks between your family, have everyone in your family going against you. I am not here talking. I am testifying. Like, literally, they are going to do everything they can. They will have people that you used to know contacting you saying, do you know that this person is saying this, this, and that? And I thought they were better than that to you. I didn't even know. I felt uncomfortable. I didn't even know what to say. Sometimes their own children will call me and say, I don't even like when I hear my mom talk about you like that, and I know you're a good person. And I will still maintain my peace, right? Because some people, if I still love you, if I still have that energy to love on you and give you the time of day, I'm going to go back and forth with you time and time again, right? So we could try to get to some understanding so we could get to a better loving place. But when I'm done with you, not just love relationships, I am talking about females. I am talking about family. I am talking about whoever I'm dealing with, co-workers, job, whoever. When I'm done, right? So that's what people do when they no longer have access to you and they can feel it. So they're like, I'm going to start tearing her down in every area I can. I just need her to notice that I don't F with her like that. And I see you the whole time. I just gave it no energy. You weren't worth my time to give it energy. You can't even handle if I were to bring that energy, right? Most people can't handle getting into it with me, right? So since I know that that's going to be an unfair battle for you, I'm just not even going to go back and forth with you. You don't even have the intellect to go back and forth with me, you know? And that's when they begin to make up all kind of stuff. They're going to start digging through your friend circle. They're going to start going anywhere that they think that it can hurt you. My main thing is I look at, well, if a family member was able to be turned against their blood, then, you know, that's not real family anyway. Like, I'll cut off a whole bloodline, you know. Like, if you are not going to have my back the way that I would have yours, we can distance. We can have distance. I have no issues with that. I can love on you from afar, right? But I've seen it happen so many times where they'll come into my friend circle and they'll try to grab a friend of mine, and, you know, like, they'll do everything that they can to try to break it up, right? So they're going to begin to act out. There's some other things that I want to share with you about what people do when they no longer have access to you. We're going to go into a little music.
When I go with confidence, when I go the road, I hips and take a sip on it, take a trip on it. When I go, you can go slow, wind it up all night, baby, take your time, let me know I want. When you turn me around, I want. When the neighbors yell turn down, we keep it going, like bum bum bum. Throw it back then rotation, cigarettes and the season, shine bright as the season. Girl, you know you are a jam, 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 jam. Sounding like you're wasting every time. Jam, 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 jam. Sounding like you're wasting every time. We not like me. We not shine bright like royalty. We not stay keep a dignity and wine.
Absolutely great music always coming from over here on Epidemic Sound. That was Gem by Tyra Chandley. The first song was So Get Ready. All right, so listen. So when they no longer have access to you, they're going to act out and they're going to begin to make up things about you. They're going to begin to tell lies, believable lies. If you continue to hang around them, people will believe them even more, right? Because they actually, well, I see you with her, so they must know you, so they're telling the truth, right? So that's why I'm always process of elimination with my circle. You can make it in, but sometimes you end up getting distanced out because you don't have a good fit for my frequency, right? Because I operate on a higher frequency at all times. It's a positive frequency. So when people begin to bring that negative in, I heard Joyce Meyer just say to Joel Osteen at his church, she just said over a couple weeks ago that once you have that one negative person, you need to go ahead and get rid of that person because they're going to begin to spread that negativity, right? So you're going to have to go ahead and distance yourself, get that person off your team. What? Is that a whole message? That was a whole message for somebody right now, right? All right, so continue to maintain your distance as well. Don't second guess yourself. Right? Trust the higher power. Trust what the universe is trying to show you about that person. Sometimes someone will come into your life and they get close enough to you. They can begin to show you something that you may not have seen about somebody from the beginning because you love that person so much. You care for them as a friend. You didn't realize that negative, and then you begin to reflect and notice and put two and two together. And you're like, yeah, that person has never really been on my team. Keep your distance. Continue to maintain your distance. Your purpose is bigger than a loss in numbers. All of those who tune into the show, you already know what to do. That's one of those moments where that's our moment. So write that down. Your purpose is bigger than a loss in numbers. What you're called to do is bigger than a few little people that no longer like you because you called to do what you do, right? So I'm called to do this. I didn't get on here and try to act it out. I'm not trying to create it. I'm not trying to make it happen and all these things. If anything, if you know anything about me, I'm always trying to go against it and run away from it, right? So when you're called to do something, it's here. Whether you want to do it or not, you might as well obey the assignment because it's here to stay. Many people that don't know themselves can't figure that thing out about others that no longer can have them in their life, right? We're not operating on the same frequency. So I have to keep you at a distance, and the love is always there. But even in loving you, I don't have to have you in my face. Let the church say amen. All right, so before we do another one, if no one ever told you these things, these are things that I learned. We're going to go into silent competitors. We're going to talk about that next.
A buzz on in my favorite song is playing in a Broadway bar. Then you walk in and you're all alone, the hottest in the room by far. And you look up and our eyes lock and my heart falls straight out of my chest, baby. Your lips and your sweet smile, let me kiss it till I die. For the rest of our lives, yes, you and me were meant to be. For the rest of our lives, drop your guard. You take a ride with me, 'cause you got what I want. Oh, and I got what you need. For the rest of our lives, it's gonna be a done deal. Just wait and see. Well, the sun's up, you wake up, an angel in the morning light. And I don't ever wanna leave, the bed's messed up just right. So we make love and we make plans, and God knows that I'm all about it. We're up high, never coming down, baby, just you and I. For the rest of our lives, yes, you and me were meant to be. For the rest of our lives, drop your guard and take a ride with me, 'cause you got what I want. Oh, and I got what you need. For the rest of our lives, it's gonna be a done deal. Just wait and see. I've known it since I met you. This love, it was a breakthrough. For the rest of our days, we'll be everything we wanna be. For the rest of our lives. For the rest of our lives, yes, you and me were meant to be. For the rest of our lives, drop your guard and take a ride with got what I want. Oh, and I got what you need for the rest of our lives. It's gonna be a done deal, just wait and see. It's gonna be a done deal, just wait and see. It's gonna be a done deal, just wait and see.
Indeed, it's going to be a done deal. Just wait and see. Right? So that was Bo the Drifter for the rest of our lives. Done deal indeed. If no one ever told you, these are the things that I know. I am your host, Dee Shields. I want you guys to be sure to follow me on social media. I am Dee Shields. You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, the same. You can follow me on TikTok. I am Dee Shields CO. All right. So thank you so much for supporting the reels, all in fun to get you to press play on the podcast, which you did. Now you're here. You found the link in the bio and you're supporting. And I appreciate you very much. I hope you enjoy. All right. So listen, that silent competitor, if no one ever told you, that silent competitor fears that you will make it first. Write that down. The silent competitor fears that you're going to make it first. So then for sure she won't make it, right? That's how important they make themselves, right? If I stand back and I don't support her, she won't make it, right? That's not how this works. If only they understood the assignment. The universe is in control of your calling, not them. It's going to move even if they don't want to help you move. It is going to move even if they do not want to help you to move. It is going to move and go the direction that it is supposed to go because the universe says so. Write that down. All right? So silent competitors, they're going to fear that you're going to make it first. So they're going to always try to get in your way and be a distraction. They're going to do nagging and try to make you feel like, and oh, girl, I don't like that. Oh, girl, what you think you doing? That means your shit was dope AF. Girl, you nailed it. Keep doing what you do. Nailed it. Especially when they say it like that. I know you not on there thinking you did it. That's exactly the reaction that you want. That's exactly where you want this to go. All right? Whether you think so or not, if you follow your calling as I am, it's going to go. It's going to continue. Even all those people that are trying to drag you down, the more they try to drag you down, the more you know you were called to do it. If no one's trying to drag you down, no one's talking bad about you, all that, it feels good and it's rising really, really fast, it's probably going to crash because it wasn't yours and it's just a gift that you tried to snatch. But when it's yours, boo, challenges are going to come consistently.
So casually keep diving into concrete, so bittersweet, huh? Keep losing sleep while driving in the backseat. What's left of me? Drowning in what feels just like an ocean. Negativity is getting closer. Hard to keep the heat when it gets colder, you know. Sometimes everything just gets hard. Sometimes everything just gets harder. Feeling like I'm missing some parts. Days just keep on getting much darker. Even when I'm down in the low, I remember what you were saying. Sometimes all you need is a spark. Maybe just a better kind of bitter. Lose gravity, I'm swimming in the quicksand. Up to my knees. Keep losing sleep, I'm at extreme at midnight. So hard to please. Drowning in what feels just like an ocean. Negativity is getting closer. Hard to keep the heat when it gets colder, you know. Sometimes everything
we're becoming a better kind of bitter with that one. That was Peachy Pavement, better kind of bitter. So do this, creators. I am your host, Dee Shields. Make sure you're following me on social media. If you are unaware and you just joined, thank you for stopping by. So do this. Oh, and resetting the room. We are talking about, if no one ever told you, these are the things that when people are doing things to you, if no one ever told you this, okay? When people no longer have access to you, we talked about that. We also talked about the silent competitors. And now we're going to have a word for the creators. So make sure you go back and rewind if you missed the beginning. So do this, creators. Only make plates for those who know how to eat. Write it down. Only make plates for those who know how to eat. That's another t-shirt. This girl got t-shirts all day. They don't know how to behave in a way of supporting you. They don't know how to bring those positive interactions into your environment. They want to be in your energy space, but they don't know how to support you in an authentic way. Look, do not reward bad players with dishes of greatness that you created with your hard work and being your own authentic self in this calling that God called you to do. Don't reward them. They do not deserve to eat off of all of that. Stop rewarding the bad players. Only make plates for those who know how to eat, how to treat you, how to support you, how to be there. Everybody else, just give them the little crumbs. Example of crumbs, throw it in the stories a little bit and tell them to press play on the link in the bio. The other people get the actual phone calls and sit in the sessions and sit in the meetings and talk and go to the bigger places with the higher names with you. Everybody else just press play. Throw them the crumbs. Okay? Don't give them the big plate with the huge main dish. They haven't done anything to earn that. They eat the crumbs. Click in the link in the bio. I said what I said. I hope you wrote that message down. We have one more point. So we'll be right back.
I ran away from heartbreak. Got nothing in return for my pain. I never thought I'd be so empty, so alone and afraid. Wasn't looking for a lover. Nobody understood where I've been. I guess I thought I needed more time to protect my love from potential offense. So then you came around and you, but I shut it down. So you took it and I'm not surprised by what I found, because I know I needed something different and it had to be you. Out the blue, somebody who would listen, and it had to be you. Out of all the people to reply, my love couldn't be just anyone. My baby, it had to be you. I didn't seem to notice that you were checking for me. We were just friends. But we started building trust and my fragile heart started to mend. Yeah. I should have paid attention. You would have been the obvious choice. But I needed time to see clearly, dig deep and cut through the noise. So then you came around and you, but I shut it down. So you took it and
Thanks you guys so much for coming by, and that was King Sis. Thank you. I like that one. Also, I appreciate the great music, Epidemic Sound. So listen. I'm letting you know that I'm live now. You can also, if you missed anything, you'll just go to Twitter. I am Dee Shields, and you'll be able to click on the link. And if you are a supporter, you'll get a little bit more of the link if you DM me. If you don't get a response, you may have to do your work and be authentic a little bit longer for me to be able to trust that you showed up for the right reasons, right? All right. Over the time, I've given too many people access to me. This is why I'm telling you this is the things that I know. Learned it, lived it. Begin to put my distance in place on a lot of areas. And that's how I got to this balanced piece. All right. When you walk in the enlightenment, you now know who you are. You now know whose you are. You now know that you've been called to do it, whether you want to do it or not, is yours. And you are the only one who can do it. Many will try and copy what you're doing, but they're not going to be able to do it because you are the one that the universe assigned. God said it's you. You have to do it, right? So when you walk in the enlightenment, knowing whose you are, you understand that you are called to do this. You have to push on regardless. That's the message. You have to push on regardless. Put a distance between yourself and negative people. Know them better than they know themselves. I could hit you back with a smiley face and be over you. I could still tell you that I love you and know that I love you enough to keep my distance. Everyone doesn't have access to me. Everyone does not have access to me. Right? Because I know more about how you really feel about me than you even know that I know. Right? That's the message. I want you guys to continue to support. Continue to support. All right? Thank you so much for coming by. I'm your girl, Dee Shields. I hope you have a beautiful weekend. 7/22/22. Manifest that thing in this day. Trust that it will be. Do not compromise on what you desire. Say it. Speak it. If you're wishing something bad on someone, that one ain't coming true for you, boo. You don't have that kind of power. The universe didn't even listen to you. When you manifest, it needs to be only about your business. Right? All right, that's it, you guys. I'll be back with another episode. But until then, enjoy and have a great weekend.
I got on me right now. Strong point at it. Pull up. We gon' do that. Pull up. Say pull up. Run it back. Say pull up. I said pull up. Say pull up. Say pull up. Yeah. She get to the cash when she walk. She look like a bad when she walk. She get to the cash when she walk. She look like a bad when she walk. Girl, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Girl, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Yeah. We get to it, got it stocked up. Popped up, got her hand all rocked up. Like 1 carat, 2 carat, more carats. She look carrots like a bunny, got her hops up. Don't care for designer, got her own drip. Don't care for the phones, got her own whip. Don't care for the scene, take her own trip. Guarantee it's for a bag and she walking. She get to the cash when she walk. She look like a bad when she walk. She get to the cash when she walk. She look like a bad when she walk. Girl, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Girl, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Sweet Jesus, I just up the price for the features. I can see the fakes and the leeches. I begin to assist a fetus. Pull up at the spot, tire squeal. Got her in my passenger, I told her grab the wheel. Friends hating, told her get out, Jordan Peele. But she rocks with me cause she real, for real. She get to the cash when she walk. She look like a bad when she walk. She get to the cash when she walk. She look like a bad when she walk. Girl, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Girl, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. She get to the cash when she walk. She look like a bad when she walk. She get to the cash when she walk. She look like a bad when she walk. Girl, do it, do it, do it.